Hello and welcome to the 2022 Long Island Fall Festival. I'm Melissa Fowler from Going Local Tours and Experiences, and we are here right now live in Heckscher Park, and we're going to talk about all things Fall Festival. I'm joined now with former Councilwoman, Town Supervisor Chad Lubinacci, we're speaking with very shortly, but before we do that, let's talk about the festival real quick. All right, the Fall Festival runs tonight until 9 p.m., tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., and the sun is shining, the rides are running, and the vendors are all set up, so we'd love to see you here this weekend. Even more so, we'd love to have you see us here, right here at the Identity Digital booth and the Going Local booth, located right here in Chamber Circle to watch the show and to cheer us on. So if you're watching the stream from home, we want to get you involved also. Because we're live, we're able to answer all of your questions, so all you have to do is just write a comment on YouTube, and we'll answer for you right here now for you. All right, so today's show focuses on our community. And we have some great interviews coming up for you with our town officials, even some local businesses we're going to interview. In addition to that, we're going to show you some highlights from the weekend and a few more Meet the Vendor clips to learn more about our local businesses. Let's get started. All right. Hey, Chad.
How are you, Melissa? Good to see you.
Well, good to see you too.
Yeah.
How are you liking the festival so far?
So far, so good. It's always an excellent time. Great to see everyone out and about. Picture perfect weather, great parade today.
Yes.
Couldn't ask for much more.
I figured somebody must have called Mother Nature and it's like, we need some good weather this year. Yes. Been screwed a few times in the past, and it paid off.
Yes,
I'm loving this.
So.
All right, so now that you are no longer our town supervisor, what are you doing these days?
So I teach full-time at Farmingdale State College, and I've been at the college since 2009, went back to a full-time role there. Also practicing lawyer, do some consulting, and even moonlight as a bartender sometimes, things that I've done in the past.
Do you? Where do you moonlight bartend sometimes?
So I bartend at different private events and such, and whenever the person who trained me as a bartender needs me, I go.
I love that. You're wearing all the hats now, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
That's fantastic.
Definitely.
So you're at the festival. What is the one thing that you cannot miss out on? That you're like, I go to the festival for this one thing. What is it?
Well, the vendors are always great, the food's always great, the rides are great, but at 3 p.m. today, in less than 28 minutes, we have our meatball eating contest, which I'm emceeing.
You're emceeing?
Yes. It's always a great time, a lot of people, any age can join, you just got to be able to eat a lot of meatballs within a minute. So
you have 1 minute and I mean you can eat?
Yes.
Does it get really messy?
It can, yes.
Is there a food fight?
There's never a food fight, but you need people that have the skill and do it well are able to drink a lot of water to help them move down the meatballs.
Oh, so it's kind of like guys with the hot dogs with the buns.
Exactly.
They soak the buns. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah. There's definitely a tactic you need to learn, and but it's a good starting experience. So even if you've never thought you were participating before, definitely a good feeling.
And it's only
a lot of camaraderie, a great crowd over there, and very good meatballs from local vendors.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Now this is a sick question, but what happens after? Is there a garbage can just in case? Are you guys prepared for that in case someone overate the meatballs?
I don't think we've ever had an overeating situation, but whatever leftover meatballs there are, anyone could taste them. So there's always extra meatballs. Yeah, and it's on the second stage, not the main stage, but the second stage by the rides.
I love that. Well, I appreciate your time today. It was so good talking with you.
Good seeing you too.
And I hope to see you again, maybe at Finley's.
Yes, definitely. Definitely at Finley's. Always a pleasure to see you there.
Good to see you, Chad.
Good seeing you too. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. We're going to just take a quick break. We get ready for our next guest that's coming on right now. So take a look at the live feed we have, actually just shooting the whole entire park right now. We'll be back in just a few minutes for you. All right, we are back here at Vita Scatoro. I hate when I screw up names like that. All right, Vita is actually a chairwoman of Huntington Chamber of Commerce. And I'm wondering, Vita, what is your role there?
So I'm the chairwoman of the Huntington Chamber of Commerce, been involved with the chamber for over 18 years. There's different roles. Volunteer.
What do you love most about working for the chamber?
So volunteer from the chamber, it's a great reward because you're actually able to give back to the community, to support our business, to be advocate for our business owners.
Yes.
And we're just here for them.
I love that. So you do it just to be a good person. Vita, high five. I love you. You're my team.
I live here.
You live here and you love, what do you love about Huntington? Favorite thing about Huntington?
So many years ago, somebody said, you live in Huntington, you don't have to go into the city. And it's the truth.
It is.
So we have restaurants, movie theaters, the Paramount, now Northport. So there's a lot in our town that you don't have to go to the city. You can just stay here.
We're the Manhattan of Long Island. That's
Exactly.
who we are. That's what Huntington is.
Manhattan of Long
Yep.
Island. And we get people from all over. Even like this weekend, we have been getting calls at the chamber, people calling from Queens, South,
Really?
Long Island, out east, to come in here.
I love that. It makes me so happy to hear that. Now, with the festival, what's your role here? Do you have any jobs you have to do, or you just kind of manning all the battle stations?
So we have a festival committee,
Okay.
which Brian Urowitz and Bob Bontempi co-chair. Then there's myself and Jennifer Cassidy, she's also a treasurer. And then also on the board we have Bush Shadraina. So we all work together the whole year around, and the staff, Leanne and Kelly.
They are everything.
We would not be able to put this together if we don't have them.
Yep, they are the key ingredients to this recipe.
It's not just the one person doing this, it's a team of people doing this.
And you guys are a great team. I've watched you all weekend running around, putting out fires, and all with smiles on your faces.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys are faking till you make it, but you're doing a great job. I'm buying it.
No, and we just, whatever people need, we're here, and we all support each other. So if somebody doesn't know what something is going on, we, get in touch with the right person so that the vendors are able to, do their things here, the food, the industry, the music. So everything works together. It's a lot of work.
It is.
And then we just wait for the weekend and we pray that it doesn't rain.
Fingers crossed.
So, and the rides. And it's just, after COVID, people are just coming out. They want to be out.
Yep.
So we always pray for great weather so we could have the crowd that we have. Last night we were busy. Today is incredible.
Yeah.
Somebody just told me there's a line for the food, so I hope you had something already.
Oh, wow.
So, which is good. And that's what we want to hear, that there is lines, not only for the rides, for our vendors, so that everybody benefits.
I love this. So when you're at the festival, Vita, what do you seek out the most? What's your favorite thing about this entire festival?
There is not one favorite thing.
Okay.
I love to shop, which I did yesterday morning.
My girl.
Because if I don't do it the first day, then I will never be able to go out there. And then the music, enjoy the music.
So good.
Eat, and then go on the rides, believe it or not.
Yes! What's your favorite ride, Vita?
Well, this morning we were in the bumper cars.
So Leanne got those this year. They're a new addition to the festival, right?
Yes, this year is new. And then we went on the bumper cars. Mike Newton, great supporter of the chamber, great products. People enjoy the rides. Yep. So we had a little thing for 10 minutes. And then, the drop thing. There is all kind of rides for everybody. And the games.
I love that. That's fantastic. Yeah. All right, Vita, thank you for spending time with us today. We know you're super busy, and we'd love you to talk with us. Thank you for all you do for our town. I hope to see you again soon, Vita.
You're welcome. We're looking forward, and I hope you're enjoying it and you get the time to go out there.
We're loving this. And actually, real fast, the music is so good. We're doing our live show here. We're trying not to dance. It is very hard for us not to just start busting out dance
because
moves.
you're going to be dancing at 4 o'clock.
Oh, I'm dancing all night, Vita. Don't give me the good time. Vita, thank you so much.
Okay.
We have another guest coming up in just a few seconds. Just keep a little eye on our live cam real fast. We'll be back in just a few seconds for you. Joining us now live is Suffolk County Legislator Miguel Esteban. It's great to have you here. Welcome again to the festival. How you liking it?
Thank you so much. Enjoying the day. It's a beautiful day and lots of people here, so it's great to see everyone again, after COVID and all that, and just being out here and seeing each other again. It's a wonderful feeling.
I love that. I want to know more about you. Tell me about yourself.
So I'm Manny Esteban. People call me Manny Esteban, and I live in East Northport. I'm married. I have 7 children.
7 children, Manny. Damn,
yes,
nice job.
People always want to know the ages. So the youngest is 2, the oldest is 11. And what's unique about me is that I'm fluent in Spanish, so I can really represent the community and reach out to them in a very special way.
I love that. So on your days off, when you're not being part of the town, what do you like to do on your days off?
Well, there really aren't many days
I have to
off.
say, when you get a day off.
My job is 7 days a week, 70-hour, 80-hour weeks, so there isn't a lot of time off. But when there is, we like to go to restaurants with my children.
What's your favorite? Or your tops?
Well, we have many, but the children, we really enjoy going to IHOP.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
IHOP's a good one.
You can't go wrong with that.
That's true. How about any local restaurants you like to visit with your wife? When you guys go out once in a while by yourselves, where do you like to go? What do you like to support?
We really enjoy going to Prime together.
Yeah.
And I tell you, a person like me, we post a lot on social media. And the highest ratings or replies I ever got was when I went to Prime with my wife. People really enjoy seeing me as a legislator, out with my spouse, having a nice time. That's really what people respond to the most.
It makes you real, and they get to know you on a different level.
Yes.
That's the whole point of the show, too. I want to make sure everybody gets to know you in a different way, not just as your title, but actually who you are.
That's right. And if you follow me on social media, Manuel Esteban, Facebook, and Esteban4NY, you will see I do post a lot of my things, doing social things. We try to set the example of being a good father, being a good community member, and having balance and health. And that's what's so wonderful about today is you see people out walking around, something very therapeutic, getting off the phones, out the house. It's very healthy, and we all need times like this, right?
100%.
When I studied for the bar exam, the instructor would say to us, you have to take those times. If you don't take those times, it's not good.
Exactly.
So what we're doing today is something very healthy, very therapeutic for the community. You know, all of us talking to each other. And it's just, you couldn't ask for something better for the community.
Is the family here today, too, with you?
No, my children, it's 7 of them gets a little bit too much to come out.
You might need to wrangle some. I don't know how it's all going to happen. But...
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for taking time. Speaking of today, I so appreciate it. I hope to see you again in the future.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
And thanks for all you do for us.
Thank you. My pleasure. Bye-bye.
All right. We're going to take our wonderful guest just a few minutes, but until then, we're going to take just a really quick break, all right? We'll be right back for you. All right, we are now joined with another wonderful guest, Joan Sergel. Hey, Joan, how are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Melissa?
I'm well, thank you. Tell me about your role in Huntington, Joan. I want to know all about this.
Oh my gosh, well, I'm a councilwoman. I'm one of 5 members on the Huntington Town Board. I love what I'm doing. I've been doing it for almost 4 years, but I've actually been working in town government for 20 years.
Wow.
So I've been around a long time, and I'm also a lifelong resident of the town of Huntington, and I live just a stone's throw from this park. So
did you walk here today and not have to park at all?
I sure did, and we used to take our daughters here to the to go on the rides, and so this has really been a part of my life for a very, very long time, and I really enjoy it. That it's continued.
Well, Huntington's a very big town, and I'm sure we need a lot of stuff having to do with lawyers. So, like, how does that work in that whole situation with the lawyers and all that fun stuff? Is it a problem with that? With like, okay, let me sidetrack here. I think I'm in the wrong interview. Hold on one second.
Okay.
All right, let's go back to the festival. Let's do that, shall we?
Yeah,
all right. So, when you walked here today, what did you pass by that caught your eye with the vendors?
Oh, I love just all of the crafts, and actually, you know what I love? The people. I walk over here to see, meet people, dogs. I love to see the dogs.
My God, I love the dogs.
My husband and I are big dog lovers. We have 2 boxers, and we do walk them here in the park. And I'm actually the town board member that sponsored the resolution to allow dogs in this park. So
Thank you for that.
and you know, when we come by and with our boxers and we walk around people and I see people enjoying the park and everybody playing nicely, it just makes me feel great.
Same.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you tried any of the food trucks yet while you've been here?
I have not yet. You know, it's been busy. I've circled through a couple of times, and it was the parade today.
Oh, that's right,
The Columbus
yeah.
Day Parade. Yes, yes. My little,
Aw,
my
love the
little
pin.
Italian. My maiden name is DeVito, so I, you know, I wear my my
You're
red.
pin proud.
Yes, I sure am.
I
sure
love
am.
that. So if you want a vacation on a food truck, we actually had all-American wonton yesterday walking around.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
wontons are fantastic. They have like 9 different flavors. We also went by B Bistro food truck. That was good too. Have you checked any local vendors out while you've been here?
I just got here, so
Okay,
today,
so-
I kind of buzzed through yesterday, but today's my vendor day.
Okay, good.
Yes, yes.
Make sure to check out Arbor Marnie B, Amy Pincus Legal Baker. There are vendors all over this park. I don't want to take up any more of your time because I know you want to get out there and start your shopping.
My money is burning in my pocket.
100%. Well, thanks, Joan. Up next, we have some highlights of the food you could actually find at the festival we just talked about. So go check those out right now. Thanks, Joan.
Oh, so great to see you again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Melissa.
All right, we're here at Lisa and Michael from Roadhouse Empanadas. I have walked past your truck. I've been smelling your food all day long. What is the best thing for me to order today?
Well, I used to be a size 2 when I started working here, so everything is really good. I can speak from personal experience, but we're known for our empanadas and our Cuban sandwiches, but we've got so many things for so many different types of customers. We offer gluten-free products, vegan products, you know, good carnival food. Everything's fresh, homemade, and we hope you come down and enjoy it.
Sounds like a plan. All right, if I were to pick out one empanada to have today, what am I going to have?
Oh, personal favorite. Personal favorite.
I need it. Give me all the secrets.
Okay, I'm loving chicken bacon ranch lately.
Ooh, chicken, bacon, and ranch. What are you guys, the devil? This is fantastic. I am all about this right
But
now.
actually, the big time favorite is the dessert empanadas. Reese's peanut butter cup we're offering today, and apple pie with caramel drizzle. Those are really good.
Mike, what is your favorite?
Usually the Cubano empanadas. This is roast pork, ham, cheese, pickle, just like all in one Cuban sandwich and an empanada.
All right, so people want to get on here early. You guys sell out fast, I heard. And you're making some fresh stuff right now, I heard also.
Make it for you all weekend long, and we never run out, ever.
Okay, you heard it here first. They do not run out, but I would still get here first in case I get there first. I eat all their empanadas, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
Thanks.
for having us.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy the festivals.
All right, everybody, we are here right now outside Pickle Me Pete's tent at the Chamber of Commerce's Long Island Fall Festival. I'm Melissa from Going Local, and I've been dying to know what kind of pickles Pete is bringing this year.
We got our huge and full assortment this year, half sours, full sour, wasabi, horseradish, which is a fan favorite in Long Island. And we're also bringing our fried pickle stickle. It's kosher dill chips on a skewer. Everyone loves them. We're making them here. We have 2 booths, one inside the park and one right on the corner of Prime and New York Avenue.
Where else are you guys located?
We have a store actually in Hicksville. It's on Bloomingdale Road. We're open every day, year-round, 11 till 6. We have the full assortment of pickles, olives, T-shirts, you name it.
So you're telling me if I miss the pickles because we're busy doing our jobs today, I can come to Hicksville and get pickles any day of the year?
Well, what I'm trying to say is when you run out of your pickles here, you can go directly to the store and pick up some more fresh pickles right out of the bucket.
And will you save me one of those wasabi pickles for later for me?
Oh, yeah. If you want to clear those sinuses, no problem.
It is fall, I'm just saying. Pete, thank you for your time. We so appreciate it. Good luck at the festival. Not that he'll need it, but come down and check out Pickle Me Pete's vendor booth.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
We
Pete.
are reporting. I am here with Ricky from Wild Bill's Old Fashioned Soda. Ricky, how long has Wild Bill's been coming out to the Long Island Fall Festival?
Oh, we've been around for about 10 years. We're veteran-owned, veteran-ran. Best soda pop company you're going to see.
That's amazing. Now, it's a fairly new concept. Tell us a little bit about the mugs program here. You can purchase one and then come back at another festival.
Absolutely. Well, we start off where you buy your mug, and it's free refills all day, unlimited. And anytime you want to bring them back at any festival, tomorrow or in 2 years from now, it's only $5 for refills all day. And you can keep your mugs for as long as you want to keep them for the rest of your life.
That sounds like a good deal. There's a fair amount of flavors here. I'm fairly new. I'm a little bit of an old-fashioned soda rookie. If someone was coming into the old-fashioned sodas for the first time, what flavors might you recommend? What kind of options do you see people typically go with?
Well, right now we have a short supply of what we usually have. Right now, my favorite out of these 4 would definitely be vanilla cream. But if you had to go with our big full truck, it's sarsaparilla all day long.
Amazing. I'm a root beer guy, so I think I'm going to have to give that a try. But you guys are going to be here all weekend, so definitely want to make sure people are able to come down and try your product out, and we appreciate the opportunity to highlight your business.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and come on down to Wild Bill Soda.
All right, so we are here at the festival talking with Megan and Logan from Everything Sunny Side Up. What is Everything Sunny Side Up? Tell me everything.
Everything Sunny Side Up is everything gluten-free, but you'd never know the difference. It is our passion in life to make the baked goods everybody knows and loves, but without the gluten.
So how many products do you actually have normally?
With us at markets, usually around like
4
or 5, 6. Today we have 10 items, so we wanted to pull out all the stops for everybody today.
I love that. And everything that you make, what are your 2 top sellers, do you think?
Oh my god. Okay. Easy answer. The first are our Oreo overload cookies. So think chocolate chip cookie base, but with Oreo chunks, white chocolate chips sprinkled with sea salt. And then I think our iced lemon loaves. So just like, who doesn't love a lemon loaf slice?
Have you done the whole, we're going to fake you out and not tell you it's gluten, and they eat it? Do those kind of like taste tests where you're like, here, how is it? And later on you go, there's no gluten, haha. Do you do those?
Not really. Some people are like really off-put by the word gluten-free, but I don't think that there needs to be that sort of stigma there. So I'll be upfront about it, but I will tell you that I would never put something out if we didn't feel strongly that it wasn't. So
I love that. All right, so besides the festival today and tomorrow, where else can we find you guys online?
We are online at everythingsunnysideup.com, or you can follow us on Instagram at everythingsunnysideup.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. I'm coming back for that cookie and that bread right there. Thank you guys. It was a great time talking with you. Good luck at the festival. Thank you so much. Have fun. All right, we're back, and we're really excited to have the attorney for the Town of Huntington, Deborah Messier, join us today. First, welcome to the festival.
Hi, Melissa.
You having a good time?
I'm having an awesome time.
Perfect. So Huntington's a really big town, and I'm sure along with it comes a big need for an attorney. What's your role in the town?
Well, I'm basically the general counsel for the town, so whenever we get sued, me and my staff defend the town. If our rights are being impacted, we sue other people.
Good.
We look over all the contracts for the town, all the leases, just make sure our town our town residents are protected.
I love that. Do you like your job? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think?
I gotta say it's a 10. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yes, you found what makes you happy. I love this.
I've been in practice a long time, about 25 years, a mix of government and private practice. But this is great because I'm a Huntingtonian, so it's just great to be able to serve my community a little bit.
When did you start serving the community? Like when about?
Just in January. I was appointed. I had the good fortune of being appointed by the town board.
Oh, yeah. I love that. Good for you.
Thank you.
So how do you like the fall festival so far?
I love it. I have a 7-year-old and he's just going crazy. He made me do a really, really scary ride yesterday.
Which one?
Pharaoh's Fury.
Oh, that's one that goes like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, our cameraman's wife and daughter went on it yesterday. No, I'm sorry. Evie's someone on it, and they had the craziest time on that. How'd you feel about it?
I'm like a total scary cat, and so I was like screaming. I was like, ah!
Good scream though, right?
Good scream, good scream.
Belly scream that comes out. You're like, oh, I'm gonna die, but a good one.
Yeah, definitely. My favorite was the bumper cars.
So I have to go on those. You're the 8th person to talk about these things.
Yeah.
It's a new addition to the fair. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
How about the local vendors? You buy anything yet?
I have not. I was thinking of today, maybe doing that. I was checking out the music and the rides.
So good.
Yeah.
It's amazing. How about the food? Any food yet?
Yes, we had the caramel corn.
Where'd you find that?
It was actually by the rides with the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah.
I could do that. All right, so now the rest of your day, what do you do the rest of the day? You gonna walk around, do a little shopping?
Gonna walk around. I think we have to go back on the bumper cars for the little one.
No more Pharaoh. No more
Pharaoh.
No more of that.
Not for me. I said Daddy could take you. But we're just gonna check out the music and enjoy it. And congratulations to the chamber. They did an amazing job.
They did.
And our Parks and Rec guys. Todd Jameson, Walter Edwards, they put so much work into this.
Thank you for shouting them out. I wanted to do that. I appreciate you doing that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time today, Deborah. It was a pleasure talking with you. If you have any issues with anything, I'm going to call you. Is that cool?
Absolutely. Anyone can call me anytime.
You heard it here first, guys. Deborah, thank you so much. All right, so up next, we're going to do a little segment about our roving report we had earlier today. Me, Len Marks, and Ben Kitson went around today to find some local vendors for you. Here's one of my favorite local vendors, the illegal baker, Amy Pincus, who also gave us these cookies right here, which, Deborah, since I love you, that's for you being a guest for me. I have one for Evie in the back here, and one for Len as well. So check out my favorite vendor, the illegal baker. Check her out. There you go. Hey everyone, we're here at the Fall Fest with my friend, the illegal baker, Amy Pincus. Amy, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. I want to know all about the illegal baker. How'd you get started?
So I was a lawyer and I like to bake. That was my stress buster. So when I got overwhelmed, I started to bake. And I had a bakery many, many years ago, and that ended up closing in 2005. So I went back to being a lawyer. And then during the pandemic, I started baking again. It was stressful. I started baking, and things were scarce. So I put it online, and I would say, I am baking sourdough bread today. You bring me an ingredient, I'll send you home with whatever I made today. And people started remembering the bakery, and that's how I got back into it. And then July 2021, I said one of those things has to go.
Oh, good for
and
you.
it was not the baking. So I quit my law job.
Yes.
I am no longer practicing law, and now I do this full time.
I love that.
Yes.
Where can we find Illegal Baker? I know that you're in some
illegalbaker.com.
Okay, good.
I have some things in some local restaurants at Leilu. I'm at the Cinema Arts Center. I sometimes have goods at South Down Market. You can look for me. Okay. And I'm doing a lot of the markets. I go to the Riverhead Cider House, which is an awesome place out east. You should try it.
Yep.
Next week I'm going to be at the Centerport.
There's a festival there, right? On the beach, I think.
Yes,
right?
Centerport Beach Fall Festival.
Yes.
I'm going to be down there. I'll also be at the Riverhead Cider House next week.
Nice. You got a busy weekend.
It's going to be a very busy weekend, and we're here for the weekend at the Fall Festival.
What's on the table today? Let me know.
So we've got gourmet rugula, which is my grandmother's recipe. It's
Say it again.
Awesome. Rugula.
Rugula.
It's a pastry.
Rugula. I like
and
that.
my
Rugula.
grandmother used to make it, but she always made it with jam, with nuts and raisins. And I've taken her recipe for the dough, and I fill it with all the things that I like.
Ooh.
So I've got pumpkin spice. I've got chocolate hazelnut. I do have the jam. I've got a savory that you have to try. It's caramelized onion and cheese.
Do not threaten me with a good time. I am doing that.
And those are cocktail rugula. They're like not sweet. Put that with a glass of wine or a glass of bourbon. I also have prosciutto with mozzarella and fresh basil, jalapeno cheddar. Then we also have pound cakes. I've got really good butter pound cakes, lemon poppy pound cakes. And then these are my new favorites. 3-layer cake in a cup.
Oh
They're
my God.
awesome. So I've got carrot cake, coconut cake, chocolate cake. These are like rainbow cakes, vanilla. These are really fun.
These are, first of all, these are adorable.
They're really cute, and they ship for the holidays.
Do you see her logo? You can spin there real fast. It's the Illegal Baker, and that's
my daughter Sasha Pincus is in art therapy. She did that for me.
I love Sasha. She's a good one. She's a great artist too.
She's a keeper.
And that's your husband over there, right?
That's my husband, Jeffrey. He's actually still a lawyer.
He takes care of the legal stuff. Don't worry.
Yes.
She does the baking, does the legal stuff.
Yes.
All right. So when you're at the Fall Festival, when you're not here at your booth, what are you gonna go seek out?
Where to find me?
No, where are you going to go?
Oh,
who are you seeking out?
Oh, who am I going to? You know, I haven't left my booth yet to find out. He needs fried pickles.
It's a pickle stickle from Pickle Me Petes. It's called a pickle stickle. It's a fried pickle on a stick.
We're totally going to do
last
that.
week.
Yeah, and somebody else had like a really good, like a beer mug I want to find.
Oh, is it the root beer guy? He gives out the mugs.
Yes.
We had an interview about him. I think it was yesterday. If you buy that mug, you can come back and refills the entire time.
Yes.
I love that.
I want one of those mugs. We bought some habanero sauce.
Habanero from Hillside. Okay, good.
And then we've got to find out who else is here.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, watch our show later. You're going to see the vendors.
I will.
And also, too, just want you guys to know, I know me personally, and for going local picnics, I constantly use her because she can make anything. I've asked her for dairy, gluten-free, all this stuff, and she can do it every single time. Make sure to follow Amy where?
illegalbaker.com.
That's right. Show her some love, and thank you, Amy, for your time. Saying you're my
you.
favorite. I love you. Give me a hug. Yeah. I love you.
Love you.
Jeff, pleasure always. Mwah. Have fun. Happy baking to you. All right, we are here right now with Sam from The Next Chapter. Those who are wondering what The Next Chapter is, you've been living under a rock for the last year, so if you don't know, I'm going to have Sam tell you all about it.
Hello. So The Next Chapter is going to be a new bookstore in Huntington, privately owned bookstore. It's going to be a bit smaller than Book Review was, but it's being founded by Mallory, who was a former manager of Book Review. She worked there, I believe, 5 years, and then Book Review closed. And when Book Review closed, we had a lot of books, and Rich said, you can take whichever books you want to use for your venture. So he said that to Mallory. So she took a bunch of used books. He gave her a bunch of like the bookshelves. So
Oh, nice.
when you come into what's going to be the next chapter, you're going to see a lot of shelves from Book Review, like the old.
Also familiarity.
Yeah, it's going to look a lot like Book Review did, and we're going to be dealing mainly in used and rare books, but we will also have remainders, as you can see on our table, which are competitively priced, books that publishers couldn't sell. And but they're going to be like new books. So,
Yeah.
And then we may have a few new books. We're going to try to get in authors to sign books.
Good. Just like a book review kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bring that back. We missed that.
We miss it too, you know. And we're also going to sell records, vinyl, and also CDs. And we're going to have like the same sort of stationery stuff that Book Review did, maybe some different things. And we're going to also try to do music. We're going to try to do live music.
You had me at live music.
Cool.
Will it be a cafe there this time as well?
That I'm not sure about. We're still renovating the building, but we'll be open by mid-November. And ready for your holiday needs. You know?
Yes. Is the location already all set?
Yes. So we've got the location. We're just renovating it right now, and it's going to be very close to Stella Blue on New York Avenue, and the old beverage distributor building, that white brick building.
Oh, nice.
So we'll have a small parking lot that people can chill in. We'll do like live music stuff, open mics maybe, and it'll be just a cool place to chill and buy books and meet people, I guess.
Well, we're excited because Huntington has been missing a bookstore. Book Review closed. So we want to thank you and your whole team and Mallory for doing all this. We're going to come back and celebrate you guys open up, okay?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Sam. It was a pleasure. Enjoy the festival.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. I'm Melissa with Going Local Tours and Experiences. I'm here right now at the Cycle Bar stand with Bob Hand and Maya. Say your name again.
Duclay.
Maya Duclay. How you guys doing today?
We're doing great.
You having a good time? Good? Yeah. All right. Tell me all about Cycle Bar.
Cycle Bar is an indoor cycling experience. It's like, my wife says, it's like a party in a studio.
I love that.
It's great exercise, 45-minute sessions. It's just a wonderful, wonderful experience to get in there with people that you know and to get to know new people. In addition to the cycling, we're going to have what's called Wind Down Wednesday.
Ooh.
So people are really into that. So after the last studio of the night, and we're going to have a Weekend Friday, kind of similar to what Wind Down Wednesday, just a little bit. We're just calling it something different.
I love this.
So yeah, so people are. We got great reactions this weekend. We've been all over Long Island, all over Huntington these last month doing grassroots events like this. And Maya is one of our star staffers. She's going to be the front office. So when you walk in, she's going to be the first person that you see when you come in. We're running a special now. Unlimited ridership is $199 a month.
Okay.
But if you join now as a founding member, it's $139 forever.
What?
So it's not just a come on.
Yeah, so you really take care of those founding members. You're like, we got you. Stick with us. We're gonna make it good.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's just an absolutely wonderful experience.
When are you guys opening up?
We are shooting for the spring of 23.
Okay.
And we're going to be in the Big 8 shopping center where the old Outback Steakhouse used to be.
You got a good neighbor there, Tommy Tacos. Make
Tommy
friends with
Tacos,
them.
yep. He reached out to us, and we're talking with him.
That's what community's all about in Huntington. We're all about supporting each other, right?
Yep,
Maybe
absolutely.
you can figure out a way to get a diet taco so they can finish off. You can do a taco night, Taco Tuesday after you do your cycle solo. You know what I mean?
I will talk to him about that. That's a great idea.
I love that. So where are you guys located right now at the festival?
Where are we located?
Prime Avenue, right? Is that this?
We're on Prime Avenue, yep.
And you're right in the middle, right?
We're on spot 27.
Spot 27. I love that. How you liking the fact you got out at the festival at all? You're stuck in your booth the whole day?
No. I've walked around. It's wonderful. The Chamber's done a tremendous job.
Maya, what about you? Did you get to get out here at all?
Not yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
And when you get out there, what are you going to go find?
I'm going to hit the lobster truck.
Oh, that is the best. Constance Maine Lobster?
Yeah.
It's usually at Six Harbors sometimes. I've been there a few. Their lobster rolls are fantastic.
Yeah.
Have you had one?
Yes, I have. They're
all
amazing.
Right. So later on, I'll see you at the lobster truck?
Yes.
It was a pleasure talking with
Nice
you, Bob.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Maya. Pleasure. And I'll spread the word about that special you're doing. That's a great special, guys. Get down here. $60 off forever, basically.
Forever. Yep, 30%.
I love that. Thank you, guys. Have a great time at the festival.
Thanks.
See you later.
All right.
Hey everyone. We are here right now inside the Paramount Town with Miranda. How you doing today, Miranda?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. We have a nice day today. Yes.
It's amazing. The whole weekend was beautiful, so can't beat it.
And no rain, which is fantastic.
It's amazing.
All right, so at the booth today, what are you guys offering right now from the Paramount for all of our people coming down for the Fall Fest?
So we, of course, have our schedules for the upcoming shows all the way until next May, which we'll always be announcing more throughout the year as well. But we are giving out some metal tickets for some metal shows, which are pretty cool. We have Hatebreed, Max and Igor, and a few others, KM, FTM. We are also doing a raffle for something really cool. So next weekend we have Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp coming. Two completely sold out shows. We are doing a raffle to give out 2 free tickets.
For those shows?
For those shows.
Shut up.
So yeah, not
I'm
only does
signing
it,
up.
of course, not only does it give you that option to win 2 free tickets, but you will also be put on our VIP list, so you'll get pre-sale codes, early show announcements, and all that good stuff. So yeah,
that is awesome.
Yeah,
I noticed you guys are right next to the Chapin stage. How's music so far at the festival? You liking the music?
Amazing. It's awesome, and you can't beat it. We have the sun over here. We have the music right over there. I mean, we have.
I think I'm going to hang out in your booth the rest of my day. This is the place to be.
We have the pretty cool booth.
Make sure you come down and check out Miranda in the Paramount booth right next to the Chapin stage. Come over, get some tickets for shows, enter that raffle, and enjoy the festival, guys. Thank you.
We are here with Rob from Hillside Habanero. Rob, welcome to the Long Island Fall Festival. Is this your first year out here?
It's not. This is our 3rd year working, but then we were coming for fun for many years.
That's amazing. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Hillside Habanero. How did you guys get started? Tell us a little bit about the sauce itself.
All right. It was just a fun home project for years and years, and our friends loved it so much, so we decided to turn it into a little business, and just kept on growing from there. We use nothing but fresh organic produce. There's no additives, no sugar. It's low in sodium, so it's flavorful and a nice little zip to it also.
That's great. I'll tell you, I personally have a bottle in my fridge at home. I've seen a number of the food vendors here have them at their food trucks, so excited to have you guys part of the community. If I wanted to find you guys online or social media, where would we be able to do that?
You could go to our website. It's just hillsidehabanero.com. There's a store locator. You can put your zip code in. We also ship all over the U.S. and we're in a bunch of local supermarkets, and we're at farmers markets. We do a bunch of festivals. So
great. Well, glad to hear that. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to make it out to the festival. I'll definitely be taking another bottle home with me today.
Awesome.
And we
appreciate
the opportunity to highlight you guys.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here we go. Hold on, sir. Please go this way.
Customs. Shannon, is this your first time here at the Fall Festival?
Yes, this is our first year here.
Great, and I expect you guys are going to be coming back out. It was a great turnout this year. The weather's phenomenal. What's been your experience so far?
It's been great. There's a lot of people here from all over, and just a lot of people looking to talk and be interested in what we have and what everyone else has selling. So it's been good.
Great. Tell us a little bit about Kits and Customs. What are some of the pieces that you brought with us today? What are some of the things that you guys specialize in?
So we do a couple different things. Carol here does more like embroidery services and things like that. I do vinyl decals and t-shirts and things like that. We really specialize in custom gifts, so any occasion really. Bridal showers, weddings, corporate events, things like that is kind of what we're aiming to do. All of the logo art and stuff like that for. But here today at the festival, I made up a bunch of custom stuff. One of our favorite things is our little Long Island wine glasses with a little heart over Huntington, which I thought would be a great thing to have for the Fall Festival. And yeah, it's been really great.
Great, that's exciting. I'm glad to see that I was able to stop by. I'm going to have to pick up a custom mug for myself. I love those travel coffee mugs for the long work days. But tell us, what are some of your favorite things about the Fall Festival?
I just love being here with all the people and, of course, all the food.
Great. And anything for you, Carol, your favorites?
This is the first time I've been here to be a vendor, and I've been here to walk around, and now to interact with the people. It's fine, and I love the enthusiasm that they have for the things that I make.
That's great. Well, we'll definitely be coming back to highlight you guys again next year, and we wish you the best of luck this weekend. And you can go ahead and find Kits and Customs is on Instagram, is that right?
Yes, Kits and Customs on Instagram.
Phenomenal. Well, thank you so much, guys, and enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
We're here at the Long Island Fall Festival. I'm with Alex from the John Engerman Theater in Northport. Alex, how long have you been coming out to the Fall Festival?
I've been coming personally for about 5 or 6 years now. But yes, we've been here ever since they've welcomed us to come.
That's amazing. So what do you guys have going on right now? Obviously, we have a couple of princesses here today.
Sure.
What shows do we have at the theater right now?
Sure. So right now we are doing Mystic Pizza for their main stage. We go until October 30th with that. And for children's theater, we are doing Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
And that also goes until October 30th.
Great. So it sounds like there's fun for the whole family, really.
Absolutely. Yes.
Great.
Yes, yep.
Where would we be able to find you online, social media?
Sure. Everything is at engermantheater.com. We have a Studio Engerman Studio Instagram and an Engerman Theater Instagram as well.
Wonderful. And my understanding is that you guys have a couple free giveaways here, raffles?
Sure, absolutely. Yes, you can come down and do a raffle for both Mystic Pizza and Beauty and the Beast.
Wow, wonderful. Well, we really appreciate the opportunity to highlight you guys. We love community theater, and we're happy to have you here at the Long Island Fall Festival.
Thank you. Yes, come on down. Meet us in Anna.
Here we go. Try one more time. All right, we're here now live with Ross and Anna Weber, who are actually siblings in Long Island Tutoring Company, a terrific local business that takes a unique approach when you need assistance with anything having to do with schoolwork. How you guys doing today?
We're doing
excited.
Well. So excited.
Oh, yeah.
It's your first fall festival, right?
First fall
It
festival.
is.
We've been coming here for years. First time as a vendor. We're excited.
It's different as a vendor, isn't it?
So different.
You can't go enjoy everything. It's annoying, but it's great for your business, though.
It's great for the business.
I snuck out and got a funnel cake.
Did you?
Of course I did.
I wish I had one.
After this, I'm going.
Okay, I'm gonna meet you there, actually.
Yeah.
So tell me all about Long Island Tutor Company. What is it? What do you do? Tell me everything.
Yeah, so we're obviously we're siblings,
Yes, we are.
and we grew up in South Huntington. We are doing SAT, ACT, college essays, APs, regents, a little bit of everything, all subject
I
and
just got
age
scared.
levels. Oh yeah, sorry.
The anxiety from
Okay.
high school just came back.
Oh,
Right?
my
Where were you
God.
guys when I was in high school?
That's-
Where were you?
Sure, I was hoping too.
Right?
But we grew up in South Huntington. A lot of our character comes from the community, the people we've met, the teachers we had. This festival's great. We're seeing a lot of old faces,
Yeah.
meeting
I know,
new
that's
ones.
great, yeah.
So it's really been really exciting.
I love it.
Keep saying
So,
it, but
in your company, what do you, Diana? What do you like specialize in, especially? What's
Okay,
your?
I love the college admissions essays.
Oh, those are so
It's
tough.
my favorite. It's my favorite.
And you nail them, huh?
Of course I do. So I usually have the students come for PSAT, then they stay for SAT, then college essays, other courses
That's
of mine.
good.
But
So it's kind of like the intro to it all. Like they come into this and
exactly, start with the SAT and then. But the college essay is like
that's
my
your
heart.
heart.
It's
That's
my
where you get your soul
heart.
into.
I love it.
Did you ever have one that you read and you were like, "Damn, this is so good"?
I've had a few where I'm like, you made my job so easy. Like a couple of comma fixes.
And that's it. And that was all you needed. We had the other side of it though, where you had ones you were like, "I'm gonna really help you. Don't worry."
I have.
Okay.
But that's what I'm here for.
Exactly.
So,
That's the point. So anybody come and feel comfortable doing this with you. If you're great, if you're not that great, you're gonna fix it and make it great for them.
Exactly. And I love doing it. So it's like exciting
your
for
passion.
me. Yeah.
100%.
And she's so creative. She had one 2 weeks ago that was about a sweet and sour sauce. The student
it
had
was
sweet
great.
and sour,
It's
and
great.
it was so unique, and I couldn't stop reading it, so I
Oh
could
my
only imagine what the
God.
college is thinking. when
Yeah.
they,
Do you
it.
get to hear after they got in or not? Do you get to hear
I
that?
do.
Do you
That's
like
the
jump in?
best
Are you like,
part.
Yeah.
He knows I cry sometimes. I get so
Yeah.
because I'm like working with them since they're like 15, 16. I see them grow up.
You're molding
you know.
them into who they're becoming, sort of. Like that's fantastic.
Oh, it's so great. And then when they get the, I got into Cornell or whatever, it's like,
Oh, you're like a proud mom.
Right? I know.
So-
it's great. I call them
Yeah.
that. They're like my kiddos.
And they stay in touch with her, for
You get to follow
15
them afterwards too.
Oh yeah.
She's
For
been doing
years.
this for 15 years, and students, they're adults, they're married, they have kids, and she's really part of the family. So
I
it's
know.
great.
I
So how long have you been doing Long Island Tour Company? How long has that been around?
This has been within the year as far as a brand, but she's the brains behind all the tutoring,
Get it, girl.
and she's been doing it for over 15 years, like we said. And a lot of issues students have, it's not about the material necessarily, it is sometimes, but it's the amount of the time. A time test, and that, don't you agree? That's very...
The timing's, it's like their first time being like, you have, an hour and 5 minutes to read these 5 articles, 52 questions. So it's a lot of working on the timing
and figuring out how to answer the questions properly and how to get through them all.
Yeah.
Strategy, basically. Strategy.
It's, a lot of
Strategy
tips, a lot of,
tips.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of specials you have running right now with the tutoring company?
Yeah, so right now we're doing a 2-hour SAT prep class. It includes 1 hour of math and 1 hour of English with Diana
With me.
here. And that's going to be going on next month. and it's a free 2 hours, a little bit of a showcase to go over.
That's great. So
our
if you wanted to
services.
do that, where can we find you guys?
You can find us on Facebook,
Okay.
at the Long Island Tutoring Company. Same with Instagram, our website, www.longislandtutoring.com.
I love that.
And yeah, we're also on TikTok as well.
Oh,
so
good.
we got a little bit of
Do you
everything.
do any fun videos on TikTok?
They are there.
I'm going to go check you out and follow
More
you.
coming.
Where's your booth located in the festival? Just so we want to come find you today and talk to you about some student stuff, some kids need some help with some homework and that.
Sure.
College essays.
College essays.
College essays, yeah. When you smell the Zeppelis and the corn, you're in the right direction.
Okay.
It's right around the
before the
stage, and you can't miss us on the way to food in the carnival.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of the carnival, what do you like most about this? When you were not a vendor, you were able to enjoy it. What did you seek out when you were here?
Sure, I love the vendors on the street. A lot of very interesting homemade crafts, which is always the best.
Yep.
The live music, the food, of course. I still gotta get my funnel cake.
Cheater.
Yeah. And she's incredible at this carnival game. Do you want to explain it?
Oh my God!
Please tell me.
The carnival game where you roll the ball.
And it goes in the loop thing?
Not that one. The
Okay.
one where like the horses move.
Oh,
or
yeah.
That I win every time.
So
I mean,
you're
I
the ringer.
crush. I crush.
All right, if
Yeah.
you guys need a toy this week and you want to also get a college essay prep, you come find Diana.
I'll
She'll win
win
you
you a toy.
and get you an essay if you need it.
Guaranteed.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are a pleasure to speak. I love your energy. I love your company. If I ever have a
thank
kid,
you.
I'm bringing them right to you guys.
Oh, thank you
You can
so
keep
much.
them too. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you so
Of
much.
course.
This is awesome. Thank you.
No problem. We're going to take a quick break right now. We're going to get right back here with BJ's Gallery and learn all about the art world. See you guys in a few. Back. And I'm sitting here now with Leslie from BJ's Gallery. Hey Leslie, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. It's been warm and beautiful here today.
I know, no rain either. How great has that been?
It's great. It's great.
So I actually drove past BJ's Gallery the other day, and I was thinking about you after our meeting at the Chamber of Commerce, and I was like, I want to know more about BJ's Can you tell me some more about the gallery?
I sure can. I know a lot of stuff that lots of people don't know about us.
Tell me everything. I love inside scoops.
Okay, so we are the longest continuously operating artists collective on Long Island.
Whoa!
And we've been in operation for about 48 years. And we've been here in Huntington for most of that. Part of the time in Northport and then right here on Main Street in Huntington. And we're located right on Main Street on the same block with Starbucks.
Yep.
Between Starbucks and Rose's Pizza.
Oh, great location.
So next time you go for coffee, come drop in. We're open Wednesday through Sunday from 11 to 5. Okay. And you can come in. You can buy art if you are so inspired, but you can just come in and look. And currently, we are looking for some new talent. in the
Okay.
gallery. We have 20 artists. Each of us is a member, each of us is an owner, and each of us helps keep the co-op operating. And we've got artists from all different medium. We've got watercolorists, we have acrylic painters, we have sculptors, we have digital, we have photography, and we have people who are highly trained arts, went through art school, and we have self-taught artists. So never think your art isn't good enough for us. That's one message. And the other thing is that if you're interested in showing your work, we're doing a membership seminar on October 29th. It's free from 12 to 2 in the gallery at 299 Main Street.
Perfect.
And you can find out all about what it involves being part of a creative community.
Thank you for sharing that, because to be honest with you, when I thought about the gallery, in my mind I pictured a lot of just, paintings on the wall, and that was really in my mind. When you talk about the local artists you bring in, the fact that you're all part of the co-op and you all support each other, that makes it so much more of a connection for me. I'm dying to go in there.
Yeah.
I also heard you carry some local artists like Jen Salt of Unmarked Industries, who does the jewelry.
Yes, we have a jewelry counter, and it's local jewelers, local artists. I know Jen does, she works with silver and stone.
Yeah, she does a great job.
We usually have about 3 jewelry artists at any given time. And they're not necessarily gallery members.
Okay.
They're people that we bring in and we display their work. The wonderful thing about BJ Spoke is that it gives local artists the opportunity to show their work.
And locally.
And you show it locally, friends come in. We have a new show every month, and we have a reception every month to
Is it
come
the
in.
same day each month, or is it a different day each month?
It's different. It's usually the first Saturday night of the month, but it isn't always,
Oh, it's first
depending
Saturday.
on
So
what's
check the
going
calendar
on.
on the website kind of thing.
Check our website. Everything is there. 3 times a year, we also run international artists competitions. So and our judge is from the Museum of Modern Art.
How great is that?
And so if you want your work viewed, you can participate. Go to CAFE, C-A-F-E, which is Call for Artists entry, and you'll see all the information, and you'll also find it on our website whenever we're having a competition.
That's fantastic.
So it's really about supporting the arts in our community, and we want to get people to hear more about it. So,
how about the youth? Do you guys involve the youth at all into the program?
My understanding is that occasionally there'll be an art teacher who'll rent our space and show their children's work. I'm relatively new. It hasn't happened since I've been here. Now the other thing that we do right now is we have beautiful space. We have 3 separate rooms. We can hold up to 70 people who are mingling.
Nice.
Or 30 people seated, and we rent out our space for office networking events, mixers.
That's a great idea.
Holiday parties, and it's a beautiful place to bring your staff and have a meeting.
I love that. So, my quick question: you guys have a booth over on Madison, right?
Yes.
How's that going for you? Like in the whole process of the festival
Yes,
and sitting
it's
there,
wonderful.
everybody coming by and talking with you.
Yep, they come by. We have an opportunity to tell everybody about our booth. Some of us have had booths in Art in the Park. Many of us are members of the Art League. In fact, several of us are teachers at the Art League.
Oh, that's great.
And a lot of our other members are retired art teachers. So even just joining means you've got people to learn from.
Yep.
And that's what we're telling people out at our booth.
I actually went to the Art League recently to go meet Evie, who's doing our entire production today for Identity Digital. She's got an actual spot in there as well. That place is great. I was walking through the hallway, and I couldn't believe the amount of art that was on the walls and the amount of people that were just ready to talk. I'm like, I have to come here more often. It's a great spot.
It's great. It's great. There are wonderful classes there. We've had some, during COVID, we were doing Zoom classes.
Wow.
Which was a challenge, learning how to teach an art class over Zoom when the materials are not in front of you.
But they adapted, though, I'm
but
sure.
Everybody adapted, and we've interested people in whatever we were teaching. And some of the art students from the Art League are now members of our gallery.
That is so great.
So it's a wonderful place to come and be part of an artist's community.
That's amazing. Have you been able to go around, check out other artists around you, be able to take a walk at all from your booth, or you kind of just man the booth today?
I'm going to be taking my walk right after this interview. I have someone coming in to pinch hit for me.
Nice!
And she's got a piece of work in our gallery, in our booth right now, that everybody is stopping to look at. So stop by our booth and come come see this piece of beautiful work by Elaine Shire.
Sounds like a plan. What are you going to go hit up first on your spirit walk? What are you thinking?
I would like first to get back out onto Madison and see who else is out there with us.
That's great. Meet your neighbors.
Yes, meet my neighbors.
All about the local community.
Yes.
Leslie, thank you for your time today. It was a pleasure. I love what about BJs Gallery. I'm going to come down and visit very soon. And thank you for your time.
Okay.
I so appreciate this.
Take care.
All right. So we're going to take another quick break real quick for our next guest. See you guys in about 2 minutes or so. We are back, and we are here with Heather Arnay, the brand new executive director and CEO of the Heckscher Museum, which is just a stone's throw away from our little setup here at Heckscher Park. They just opened a new exhibition in the museum, and the Fall Festival visitors have a chance to see it firsthand. Welcome, Heather. How are you today?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm loving this.
I know. How could you not be good on a beautiful fall day like
today? It's
a
real fall day, too. It's not like that whole... Friday was great. 75 degrees.
It's not raining. It's not snow. It's just perfect.
Mother Nature, we owe you one today.
Yes.
So as a kid, I remember going to the Heckscher Museum and doing some, field trip stuff. Do you guys still offer that at the museum?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have museum discovery. Kids can come on field trips. We also, today, of course, the whole museum is open, and it's often we have free admission. What we like to say is, it's free admission. People can certainly make a donation. Whatever they can helps.
Yep.
But we don't want price to be an obstacle for anybody or any family to experience art. So our doors are always open to everyone. And in fact, with our new Long Island Biennial, one of the things that we've also been really trying to do is be as bilingual as possible.
That's fantastic.
So when you come to the museum, you'll notice that as much signage as possible, our wall text, handouts, everything, and audio tours are all in Spanish and English, because of course there's so many Spanish speakers amongst us here in Huntington. So we want to serve our community, and this is a great way to do it.
I love that. So what is your role at the museum? What do you do on a day-to-day basis?
Oh my goodness. Well,
a lot.
Well, it's sort of like being a CEO of anything, right? So, I work with this amazing staff, and we plan the schedules. We have a huge exhibition schedule for next year. What's up now is the Long Island Biennial, and so we're showcasing art from contemporary Long Island artists. Hundreds and hundreds, almost 1,000 artworks were submitted.
Whoa.
They were juried by professional artists, and so 95 artworks were selected. They're by over 50 artists from all over Long Island, Suffolk, Nassau County, of course, lots from Huntington.
Yeah.
And so that's going on now. I work with the staff team. We work on what's going to happen. What is the plans for the exhibitions? We actually are planning now for 2026.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so we are very much in museum land. We plan ahead.
Yeah.
And then we try to think about how can we serve the community? How might folks want to hang out at the museum?
Yeah.
What more can we do? So developing public programs, connecting with the community, and of course raising funds. We're a nonprofit, so that's of course part of the job. But I love it, and the team is incredibly gifted, and you should definitely come see the Long Island Biennial because you'll be in awe at the talent amongst us.
Well, with all those submissions, I can only imagine how much talent is there.
So hard to choose.
And 95 is a lot. I'm excited to go see those.
95 is a lot, and they're all different mediums. So you'll see paintings, you'll see see sculptures, you'll see glasswork.
Oh, it's
you'll
not
see
just one type of art. It's
no,
I love
you'll
variety.
see huge felt sculptures, sound pieces. Yeah, there's everything, and the ages represented. They're all professional artists, but they're in their 20s to their 80s.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that is fantastic. How long is that going on for?
It's going up. It just opened this past weekend, and it'll be up all the way till January.
Okay,
so it's
good.
especially great for the holidays. If you have family in town, it's a great show to bring them to, and it's certainly accessible. And there's things in the atrium. We have lots of things that kids can touch.
Oh, that's the best.
You know, I didn't like when I was a kid and you went to the museum and people were like, "Don't touch this, don't touch this." So at our museum, you can touch stuff.
I love that.
So
Encourage
there's
the
lots
touching.
of activities in the atrium for kids to touch, and you'll have a lot of fun and you'll see some great art.
I love that. So how do you like having this festival in your backyard?
Oh my goodness. Well,
literally it's your backyard.
This is our backyard, and we were in our backyard a couple of weeks ago for a Draw Out Festival too. But this is, I mean, there are thousands of people here and we love it, and we hope everyone takes a moment to come in the museum.
100%. You guys are open on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday normally?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
That's right.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then what time do you open? 11 to 5, I think I saw?
Around noon to 5.
Okay,
but
good.
if, you know, folks need to come a little early, they can just contact the museum. You know, we really try to be accommodating for folks.
I love that. All right, so before we close up the festival, what do you love most about it? What's your favorite thing about this whole
Oh my
process?
gosh. Well, you know, I know a lot of people say the food, you know, the food trucks,
Yeah.
but I have to say, and maybe this is the museum person,
Go
but I
for
really
it.
love all the crafts and the, you know, the artisans at tables. I can get lost there. I know I'm going to be doing all my holiday shopping when I leave you
Yep.
and go to those artisan tents, and just getting to see all our different businesses, all the different community organizations. You know, if folks weren't connected to a community organization, today
Yep.
is a great way. Fall Fest is a great way to see all the local businesses and organizations you can support.
I make a lot of faces to names too. I met people today. I was just
so
I know you on
true.
Instagram. You're a real person.
Yes,
Nice to meet
yes,
you.
absolutely.
It's been crazy. Heather, thank you for your time today. I so appreciate it. I'm going to come to the museum very fast. I'm
Good.
checking out that exhibition.
Please
It looks
do.
amazing.
Please
Enjoy
do.
the rest of your time, and thank you so
much.
All right, we're going to come right back in a minute with the owner of Leilu, Megan McCourt, and we'll be back in just a second with that. All right, we are now here back live with the family of Leilu. We have Megan McCourt, we have Layla, and we have Lucy. Everybody say, hey guys. Hey. How you guys doing today?
We're great, thanks. How are you?
We're actually doing really good. I'm
Nice.
loving my Lucy. How you doing, girl?
Good.
You happy? How you liking the fair, Layla?
Good.
You like it? What's your favorite thing about it?
I don't know.
She's not. She's going to get back to us in the answer. All right, so as I said, this is a family of Leilu. Leilu got their name by these two lovely girls right here. You got Layla and Lucy, so meet the inspiration behind the business. Can you wave to my camera, Miss Lou? Give me a little love there. There it is. All right, Megan, I want to know, how did Leilu get started?
Oh boy. Well, we're missing a key component of the family, James.
Sorry, but I forgot.
Yes.
He is a very big part of this family.
Part of this family because he is there and he's the face there every day. Leilu got started. We've both been in the industry for seemingly forever in one way or another. James was actually for 2 decades over at Restaurant Joanina, who's another local family-owned restaurant in town, and still great friends of ours. He got a lot of experience there. We tried to kind of, I guess, absorb a lot of those family values into our place. But it really got started, honestly, because we were following our dream of wanting to own our own place and to really fulfill maybe I don't want to say a void because we have so many amazing places in this town. I don't think they're really.
It's its own special entity. I'll tell you that right now.
Thank you.
I know that.
Thank you.
No worries.
But we wanted to, we're both born and raised in Huntington. We wanted to have a place that kind of reflects Huntington, reflects us as a family, and really kind of shares our love of food, hospitality, and all things family.
I think when I first walked into Leilu, actually, I'll tell you a quick story. When I started going local, I was trying to find local businesses that really inspired me and what I can actually do with them. And you, my dear, was one of them. You're the first one that I read, and I was so excited to read your story because your parents are so awesome at what they've done, right? So I also know that when COVID hit, you were the first ones giving food to the hospital. Is that correct?
We were one of the first, and thanks to Teresa Sullivan and her amazing program, Huntington Hospital Meals. James's mom she just retired, but a nurse for a very long time at the hospital. We have so many amazing people in this community who really stepped up. We had just opened. We were 6 months new when COVID hit us. So we wanted to try to kind of figure out the best ways we can really contribute to the community and keep things going. And it was really wonderful. The feedback, oh my God, it brought us to tears. We'd get notes back, we'd get emails, and it was worth it 1,000 times over. 100%. And I'm just like, to be able to just give someone a cozy, warm meal in the middle of all the chaos of COVID, it was just everything. And these girls helped out too.
I'm not surprised. That's not all they do though for our local community. I know for a fact you support local artists too.
Yes.
And how do you guys do that?
So we support local artists, both musicians and we have local paintings, drawings, sculptures, like all types of things. We are business members of the Huntington Arts Council, and with our rotating seasonal menus, we rotate local artists on our walls. So it provides a way to decorate our space differently all the time, and also all the artwork is for sale. So it's kind of like a nice gallery space for these artists to present their work, and it just, I don't know, it's fun. It keeps things fresh and exciting. Every time people go up, they're like, oh, I haven't been here in a few months. This is new. And then the musicians, we really started because of COVID. We started hiring local artists almost every day, musicians, because they were out of work.
Yeah.
They couldn't play at the Paramount. They couldn't play in other places because it was COVID and all these places were shut down.
Play outside,
so when we were outside, we definitely took advantage and had all these and met some phenomenal, now very long-lasting friends because of it.
100%.
Yeah.
Now, I also know you guys have devil balls. What are those named after? I wanted to know that question. I read them like devil balls.
Yes.
What are those? I first read that.
So James and I both graduated from Huntington High School a year apart, and our mascot is the Blue Devils. Blue Devil. So our meatballs, which we actually never take off the menu, they're kind of just a staple. And as much as we've toned them down since we first opened. They were a little spicy, but now we're such a family-oriented restaurant. The girls love them. There's like a hint of spice, but it's just really for fun.
I love it.
Those devil balls, and it's fun to kind of incorporate our little local pieces where we can.
And what's on the fall menu right now? I know you just launched that recently, right?
No, we launch it this Wednesday.
Oh, it's coming.
So it's coming.
Sneak peek. What do you got, Megan? Tell me everything.
Yes. There's a lot of fun stuff. A lot of repeats from last year, and that was our goal, that we wanted to kind of have some repeats. So we have our autumn burger, which has a horseradish cheddar, some roasted tomatoes, arugula, and oh God, now I'm blanking. we have our ossobuco over a pumpkin apple risotto.
That sounds like an awesome to say ossobuco.
Ossobuco. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
And we have a really fun new item. It's actually like an autumn grilled cheese. We're doing it with apples, a goat cheese fontina blend, some caramelized onions, and that's going to be paired with a cup of our sweet potato butternut squash bits.
Ooh, this is Wednesday. This starts.
Wednesday.
All right.
Yes.
So if you're going to go to this weekend, check out the rest of their summer menu while they have it, because on Wednesday it's going to change up. What is coming up with you guys? I mean, you're doing next Sunday, I think?
Yes, Saturday actually.
Saturday.
We are hosting our first ever barking brunch. We normally do brunches just on Sundays, but our barking brunch was inspired. We actually newly acquired 2 rescue dogs.
Oh, I saw that.
Yes,
Adorable.
Penny and Eleanor, both actually from 2 separate rescues, but our first was from this organization called Fit Pit. And what this lovely woman, Crystal, does is works with all these rescues. She gets these puppies together and hosts puppy parties. So for Lucy's 4th birthday, we had a puppy party at our house.
What was that?
And all these puppies were in our living room. They got socialized, played with, and they had a blast. And then a couple weeks later, one of those puppies ended up living with us at home.
So the family grows.
Yes, indeed. So our barking brunch is going to be hosting Crystal with Fit Pit Inc. We're going to have a bunch of puppies there for people to play with, ask her questions about adopting. It's going to be a price fixed menu, and proceeds are going to go to the rescue agency that she's getting the puppies from.
That is fantastic. You love the dogs, right? Yeah. All right, you're going to go hit this fair and go do some fun right now? Where are you guys headed after this?
I don't know. I think we're going to check out some of the booths. I know we have to visit our Marnie B.
That's right.
And find some
and Amy
shells.
Pincus, Legal
Yes.
Baker.
Oh, yes.
She's over by the playground.
Perfect.
And Marnie's right
Yes.
over on the street on Prime Avenue.
Nice, yeah.
I want to say thank you to Megan, Lucy, and Layla. We're missing James today, and
We
the
are.
dogs that just came part of the
Yes, no,
family.
they're
But make sure you guys go visit Laylu. It is on New Street. What's the address?
Yes, 10 New Street.
10 New Street, right next to Hatch. Go there for every need that you have for fun, family, and comfort. They offer it to you. Make sure to follow on Instagram as well. Thank you guys for a great time.
Thank you, Melissa.
We're going to take just a few minutes to get our next guest ready. We'll see you guys in just a few seconds. Back and joining us now is Bob Bontempi and his wife Stephanie, the Suffolk County Legislator. I heard you guys just ran your meatball eating contest. Tell me all about it. How was it?
Do you want to start, Steph?
Oh, it was interesting. Let's put it that way.
So coming from a European background, Stephanie might not understand, but the gluttonous nature of what we do and how people like to succeed at it. We had, sorry, I'm hoarse from screaming at the contestants. We had 12 folks. They started with 10 meatballs each, and we had a winner who ate 12 very large meatballs towards a $100 cash prize. It's very exciting. There must have been a couple of thousand people there watching. It's kind of the marquee event of the Fall Festival.
How many guests actually competed?
There were 12.
12 of them. Oh, so 12 and they get 12 meatballs in a minute?
3 minutes. 3
Wow.
minutes to eat, and one gentleman ate 12, yeah.
And you can tell he was excited because that's why he was screaming the entire time.
Yeah, it was fine. And the meatballs are good, so I understand why they want to eat them.
Where do they come from, meatballs?
I knew you were going to ask that. They were from a local vendor right here in our food court.
Okay, good. So we want to go try them. We can still do that.
We could still do that, and we have some at our chamber booth, too.
Okay,
Would you like to go over
good.
and try right now, sure.
So, Bob, I know that you are the Long Island Fall Festival co-chair. How much work has this been for you?
So first of all, it's important to thank the Town of Huntington and the Suffolk County Police Department for allowing us to do this and making it all possible. It's an effort of many folks. There are staff people at the chamber, many on the board, myself, Brian Udowitz, my co-chair, who make this happen. It's basically a 4-day business that takes 361 days to put together. Between the county, the town, the permitting process, it comes up to the last day all the time, but the outcome is great. It's great for the community. It's great for all the vendors. It's just, again, a marquee event for the community.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this year's Fall Fest against the rest of them?
So Steph, I would ask Stephanie.
I would say a 10.
Yeah.
Because the weather is gorgeous. Great music. There are new food vendors this year, so that's exciting.
Absolutely.
That's actually very exciting. I think this is a top one. Definitely a top one.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with a 10 too because we got the weather. Right?
Yep.
We got the weather break.
That gets a 10 right there.
To Stephanie's point, we did change up our modeling a couple of years ago, and we brought in individual food vendors that bring the breadth of food experiences, I guess you call it, to the event, and it's helping draw additional people in, which is kind of neat.
And you can tell the lines over by the food are so long.
Yep.
And that's a testament
You
to
have the best food trucks here, too. When I first walked down, I was looking around, I'm like, I love that one, I love that one, I love that one. I gained 6 pounds, so thank you for that since today. But yeah, I wanted to actually also ask you, with the whole festival, when you are not doing your job, what do you seek out the most? What is your favorite thing that you look forward to that's like a little personal favorite that you put in your pocket for later when you're by yourself? What do you like to do?
What I like to do is spend time with my wife and have a little quiet dinner and a little glass of wine, which we do
I
often.
think we mean here at the festival,
Either
right?
one. I like personal stuff too.
Don't
get too personal, Bob. I don't want to know about after the wine. Just stop with the wine, okay?
You know what's nice? I'll tell you what's nice and personal about the festival is to stand up on this hill behind us and to look out at the vast line of sight of people and everybody having a good time. You've got an event where, I can't say the number, but hundreds of thousands of people come through, and there are very few folks that get hurt, that have complaints. Most everybody, 99.9%, have a good time, a great experience, and they come back next year, the year after, and the year after that. So that's what I like to see, sitting up on that hill and just looking out.
That's my best answer all day. That's question to everybody today, and that is the best answer because to have some people smiling and to see that, and to see your hard work pay off, it's going to feel so good, right, Bob?
It is. Just even the meatball eating contest, to look out and see 2,000-3,000 people watching 12 people be gluttonous.
Yeah, and root them on.
And root them on and just have enthusiasm is cool.
I love it.
And I can attest to all the work that goes into this, living with a co-chair.
I can imagine. You're hearing all the background.
The whole chamber, truly.
But we truly got to give credit to the staff and all the volunteers.
Absolutely. A
the
tremendous
town,
amount of
the Suffolk
work.
County Police who keep it safe.
Yeah.
People feel safe here.
They do.
And that's important.
No, it's really wonderful, really wonderful. I love all the vendors, I have to say that. I love to walk around and go shop by myself without my husband. He's not a shopper.
Don't tell him what you bought. Just hide in the car. He'll never know. It's okay. There's some great vendors here, too. We did a lap around the park earlier today. Caught some really great ones. We learned their stories, too. We're all about that, going local, learn the story behind the business, really connect to it. And this is a great opportunity to come and actually do that here. You get a chance to act on Instagram. You can read their story without talking. It doesn't really work. I want to thank you for your time up, guys. Go back and enjoy this festival. Thank you so much for all you've done. Thank you for all you've had to listen to also, and all you do for our town. Stephanie, it's a pleasure to meet you guys.
Nice meeting you as well.
All right, so we're
time to come down, too.
Don't worry. We had that on our thing. We're here tonight till 9 p.m. and tomorrow we're here from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. So make sure to come down. One more guest. So So we're going to have one more guest after this in just 2 seconds, so just sit tight. We'll be right back for you guys. Okay, no, we're not. We're good. Sorry. All right, I am now honored to have the pleasure of talking with Lonnie again from the General Needs. Lonnie, I want to know more about General Needs. We talked with him yesterday a little bit in our roving camera review, but I want to know more about your organization.
So General Needs literally started in the fall of 2008. When I, first time in my life, and maybe I'm just ignorant on this, that I heard that there are homeless veterans in this country. I didn't know it even existed. Then I found out that 25 to 35% of the homeless in the country are veterans. So I started working with one of my heroes, Ray Muscolo, a local Huntington area dentist, and going to the Northport VA, and we'd bring dinner to the veterans and have nice nights with them. And I'm really terrible at moving a cup from one side of the table, and my wife will tell you I don't even put things in the sink to the dishwasher. So
You're
I'm not really
that guy,
good at
huh,
that.
Lonnie?
I'm that guy.
You're that guy.
So I started sitting and talking to the men and women that were there, and they were recently back from Iraq and Afghanistan. And I said, "What's up, guys? What's missing in your lives?" And they all kind of saying that, you know what, people donate clothes, but nobody ever donates underwear, socks, and T-shirts.
Necessities.
It's the basic stuff. So I just kept hearing that, and I started going out with my family and my friends and buying underwear, socks, and T-shirts. And when we'd have enough for the 40 to 45 vets that were at the VA, we'd bring that to them. Aww. And we put it in Trader Joe's paper bags or whatever we can get to put it in. And we'd see the vets and we'd make a difference. So for years I did that, and I was known as the Underwear Man. Or Captain Underpants. I mean, these guys
Captain
are ruthless.
Underpants. With that one.
They would pick on me ruthlessly. And,
but you're doing a good thing, Captain Underpants. I'll tell you that right now.
So we just kept doing it. And got involved with a lot of Huntington organizations, because it really started right here. Rotary and Chamber, and started doing more and more. Actually, 6 or 7 years ago, I met TD Bank here.
Oh, wow.
And they give away the bags that, we always give away at these events. I said, I need your bags, because I was tired of the paper bags.
Yeah.
So it grew to another step, and it grew to helping veterans every 2 to 3 months. So we're able to start going every month with something.
Wow.
To the 45 vets that were at Northport. Would continue to grow. the people running the shelter with Salvation Army came to me and they said, Lonnie, can you not bring underwear this month? Because the guys in November, whatever it was walking around with flip-flops and it was cold out.
They needed boots.
So we went out and got 45 pair of boots for the guys that were there.
Wow.
And we gave them out. And the amazing part, 5 of the guys that work in there, or 6 of the guys, got jobs because they had a pair of boots.
Oh, you're changing lives,
So,
Lonnie.
what do we do more? How do we make this grow more?
Yeah.
So I'm really good at asking for these guys for whatever we need, and these ladies for whatever we need.
You're their advocate,
And I said, let's do it. We kept doing underwear. I said, let's do, if that many jobs can happen with 45, what would happen if I do 300?
Nice.
And everybody went to me, you can't do 300. You're never going to make that happen. That's
You tell me I can and I will. I know you, Lonnie.
So we did 300. We partnered with TD Bank, actually, that runs a great concert, and we're having it again this year on the 28th and 29th of October. And Big Shot, which is a lot of the players at Mike DeJudas, Billy Joel's band.
They play the
performs with
Paramount
us.
a lot, right?
They play the Paramount. We're doing it again this 28th and 29th. And they helped us buy the first 300 pair of boots.
Oh, that's fantastic.
This year, we're going to hand out 1,342 pair of boots. The reason we're going to do that is in November and December, that's the amount of veterans that will commit suicide in our country. And we're not doing a 22 a day thing. That's the 22 times 61 days, 1342. We're actually going to the shelters where the most vulnerable are, and we're saying, we love you. We just want to give you a pair of boots. We're not a religious organization or a political organization.
We just
I'm
want to
just
help.
a wacky guy from East
I'm just
Northport.
Captain Underpants.
I'm just Captain Underpants. I don't say that anymore. I just told you guys my secret. But we continue to do different things. So even last week, what I'm most proud of is through our sources, we've been hearing that there's a major need for dental benefits for veterans. And we met a vet through some contacts that had 4 teeth left in his mouth, and they were killing him. And we just had his teeth removed orally from an oral surgeon right here in Huntington. And he's going to heal for the next 2 to 3 weeks. And he's going to get dentures from, again, my hero, Dr. Ray.
That makes such a
And
difference.
Changing his life.
100%.
So that's one. You know, when Lonnie does one,
He's going to do 300 more.
we're going to do dozens of them. Like we do dozens of apartments for getting vets beds and things that they need. You know why it's a forgotten population?
It is.
And guys, I know I'm a pain in every part of everybody's body when I keep us talking about this.
No.
I just feel it's kind of our mission. We have wonderful volunteers and it's not just me, really. Susan, my wife, is just a rock star. But when you meet these men and women and they sign that piece of paper to defend this country with our life,
yep,
that's what they sign.
Yep.
How do we not protect
Take care of them? How do you not do that? I mean, come on.
So that's really us. I annoy everybody. Everybody gets mad at me because I keep asking and asking and asking.
Don't ever stop, Lonnie. You're doing a great thing right now.
I won't, because it's my job actually to, here, stealing something, guys. I hold the cup out. I'm holding the cup out, and I said, we need to fill this cup for vets because they shouldn't stand there with the cup.
Good for you. I love
so
that.
So we kind of grabbed that. It's been a blessing to work with the Chamber. The Townwide Fund has been fantastic right here in Huntington. The Chamber, so many people donating. As we have a booth and you guys stop by,
yeah.
We did great yesterday. We're doing great today.
And what is it again? If you spend $5, you spin the wheel, and you give
and you get a little prize, and that veteran gets, because we spent the $5, a package of socks.
And if they buy a hat?
If they buy a hat for $25, we hand the veteran a pair of boots. So stop by our booth. What number are we? I think we're number.
They are right in front of the playground.
Right, number 7, guys.
Yep. And
So-
make sure there's no limit actually with what you want to donate to them. So make sure to do that. And you guys are on Instagram, right? You're at
Instagram and also Facebook.
And
General
Facebook.
Needs Ltd. And generalneeds.org. There's ways to donate through Venmo and websites. You know what? Everybody says thank you to a vet. And we did a project with NYIT, the marketing department, and there was a project with a whole marketing group of kids, and they were great. And we had to come up with something different because we talked about distributions with dignity. And some young girl says, you know what? Don't just thank a vet, help a vet.
Exactly.
Help a vet.
And that's what you're doing, Lonnie.
We thank them. Why don't we just help them?
100%. Everybody,
I'm
please
recruiting
make sure.
everybody around me, guys. So you know, so behind the scene, these people near me are recruited.
Yep.
They're going to be with me handing out these socks.
Yep. Well, I
So
want to say
now you're stuck, guys. I'm looking around here, and
we're in, honey. We're in. We promise. But I want to first thank you for all that you do for our vets. You are making a big difference in this world, and you're making a big difference at this festival right now. I want to get you back to your booth. Thank you for your time today, Lonnie. It was a pleasure talking to you. Don't ever change, okay?
It took too long.
Captain
Sorry.
Underpants.
Thanks, guys.
No, you
No,
never
but
do. You're
definitely.
fine. Stay here for just 1
I
second.
can make you Mrs. Underpants for 1 second.
I got 1 second. I reached over 1 minute. So you want to know what Going Local is?
Yeah.
Going Local is all about supporting local business. We do it by creating tours and experiences that support them. And we do it by connecting you through taste and tales. We do food tours, picnics, custom tours, street art tours. Give you a little bit of idea of what we actually do. Here's a video. Check it out real quick.
Exactly.
Going Local Tours and Experiences is not your average tour company. We support our local businesses by creating tours and experiences that connect you to them through their tastes and their tales. We offer a Taste and Tales of Huntington food tour that actually brings you into 3 local businesses where you get to sample some of their taste, hear the stories from the owner, and really connect to your community and local businesses. Our Sweet Treats and Tales of Huntington tour offers up 5 local businesses, desserts, and tales that you would not find on your own. If you're looking for a Sunday fun day, check out our Brunch Bloodies and Brews experience, where you'll have an included brunch with Bloody Marys or mimosas at a local restaurant. And then you'll walk down to Six Harbors Brewing Company, where you'll have a beer tasting and learn all about the business from the owner himself. Going Local also offers private experiences, where sometimes you can get to go behind the scenes of the local businesses. If you're looking to celebrate a friend's birthday in a fun new way, or even just want a girls' night out, check out GoingLocalTours.com. We can customize an entire experience just for you and your group. On some of our tours, you'll even learn about the street artists and murals that we have in our towns. Not only do you get to hear the story about the mural, but the artists themselves and how they got to where they are now. We also like to find those hidden gems, like the secret art gallery hidden upstairs in a local restaurant in Huntington Village. The most important thing that Going Local offers is fun. No matter what we're doing, we are having a good time. Check our reviews to see what others are saying about us. And also check out our website at GoingLocalTours.com. We'd love to see you guys on a tour experience and love to show you your town in a whole new way. Oh, we got busted. We're back on. Hey, everybody, we are back.
How's my hair?
Honey, your hair looks
No,
good.
it's terrible.
Listen, it's always
I've
going to
had
look
a
like
hat.
that.
I've had a hat all day. I just took it off, so forgive me.
He's
It's
lying. He
okay.
just has really bad hair. Don't let him fool you.
No. Well,
All
it
right.
used to be luscious and dark.
Now you're just a silver fox.
Vicious and gray. I like that. Silver fox.
Silver fox.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
silver fox.
I like that. Thank you.
All right, so you just saw us dancing. It's because the music here is just so damn good and we can't
Really
help
good.
ourselves. It's been so hard to contain our excitement. So I know we talked earlier about some additions to the fair. We have some new food trucks. We have those bumper cars everybody keeps talking about that I'm going to go.
I haven't even seen that.
We're going to go do that. I'm going to kick your ass
We're
on
gonna go
that.
do
I'm
it.
going to take out all my aggression of my slouching.
I need some pho.
Pho. Say it right. Pho.
I need pho.
You're fabulous.
I have
Do
to
not
get
say
some
faux. You are wrong. You say faux. All right, so in addition to the bumper cars, there are also some really cool information boards and live stream done right here by our very own Evie of Identity Digital. You're going to see her in just a few minutes. She'll be pushing the buttons. But until then, check out her video real fast.
The difference between me and a 1-800 number is you will always get me.
You just gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get the right shot. You gotta get a little wet sometimes.
But there are some new faces here.
This is the part where I find a lot of people get freaked out.
Or maybe it's a giant ice cream cone, or maybe it's a tuna fish sandwich.
All right, before we close out our our show today, I just want to give a huge shout out to my silver fox to my left here, Len Marks of Len Marks Photography.
Thank you.
He has been our roving reporter, tell me everything you've done for us, because I know you've done a lot, but I've been just like...
Roving camera, audio, lighting, reflectors, sunblock.
Producing.
Teaching
me new terms.
I've been teaching you new terms. I've been keeping people away from you.
Oh, you have. Even my bodyguard,
when
my
they
security.
when they come close, like this fine gentleman, they come close, I shoo them away.
Back away.
I shoo them away. I say, go away. You're bothering us.
So
But,
besides those talents, Lenny, what do you offer Len Marks Photography? Tell me quickly.
Len Marks Photography. Headshots. I keep saying headshots. They're really, really, really important. That is my main gig. Besides being camera guy and gear guy, it's headshots. Who do you do business with? You do business with... Where's my camera? That's my camera. No, that...
See, you're not producing. This is what happens, Len.
See? I don't know. So, you do business with people, you don't do business with companies, and you are the face of your business. And so what my business is, it's all about just marketing you as the face of your business. As you know, people love you. People love to talk to you. They love to talk to the face of the business. So a headshot is the most important thing that you have in business. Once you get past that, then you have to shine as the business person. But at least they're going to look at you and talk to you and feel comfortable with a face-to-face, person-to-person business. So that's what I do.
Where can they find you, Len?
You find me, I'm here in Huntington, 376 New York Avenue, 3 doors south of the Paramount Theater. And my website, you want that?
I do, tell me it.
LenMarksPhoto.com.
Say it again, Len.
LenMarksPhoto.com.
Perfect.
LenMarksPhoto.com.
Let's give a huge high-five round of applause for Edie, who made this entire live show possible with the idea, with the execution, all of that. But there she is. That's the girl of the year. Make sure you find Edie online for all of the needs you have, anything videography, digital, moving VHS tapes, all of that stuff. She can do it all, and she's fantastic. And this show is obviously proof of that. So that's all for us here at the Live Fall Festival. We really hope you enjoyed hearing the wonderful stories of our community, seeing all the great happenings in the park for the past 3 days. While we're done with the show, the festival runs for one more day. Tomorrow from what time?
I don't know.
11 to 5, Len. It's on the screen, Len. Just read.
My hat was squeezing my head all day. I'm sorry.
We'd love to see you down here at the park. Thanks as always to the staff and the Board of Huntington Chamber, Vita, Leanne, Kelly, Brian, Jennifer, and Bob for a great festival. Hope you enjoyed the afternoon show. Thanks to all of our guests. Thanks to all the vendors, the local food. All of you guys made this whole day possible. We had such a great time. And one more time for Evie's Push the Buttons in the back. I'm Melissa Fowler from Golden Local Tour Experiences. This is Len Marks from what?
Len Marks Photography.
That's right. Hope you guys had a great time with us. Hope to see you guys again and enjoy the festival. We're going to go dance now, so we will see you guys later.